Hey, welcome back. My name is Dino. This video is on working memory. First, as always, not always, but most times, let's start with the definition. It is a brain system that provides temporary storage and manipulation of the information necessary for such complex cognitive tasks as language, comprehension, learning, and reasoning. So as a result, it's not like a permanent long-term storage, it's temporary. I'm going to look at three different types of memory systems based on different eras. The first two are from the 1960s. There's a single unitary system, so that's the one sort of configuration for it. Then there was a two-component system, which was divided into two or more subsystems, and then I'll show you that in a second with which they are. And then the third one is a tripartite system, so that put together the visuospatial sketchpad and the phonological loop together with the central executive. So the first two I said were from the two-component system. So what are the subcomponents? There are three subcomponents, as you saw: central executive, visuospatial, sketchpad, and phonological loop. Central executive, it's an attention controlling system. I apologize about the terminology, but it coordinates slave system information like ones that are underneath it. And this system includes two subcomponents that I talked about just recently: visuospatial and phonological. There's a separability of memory systems responsible for learning by visuospatial imagery and learning by rote repetition. So the visuospatial is visuospatial, phonological is more, again, rote repetition, where you repeat things over and over again to keep them in your working memory. Visuospatial, it manipulates visual images, includes separable visual and spatial components. And as you can imagine, given the word visuospatial, and as a result, you can explore a relative contribution of different subsystems or subcomponents for complex tasks, including the visual and spatial. And finally, the phonological loop. This stores and rehearses speech-based information. So you store it and rehearse it over and over again. This is really important. It's necessary for acquisition of both native and secondary language vocabulary. So the best way to learn native and secondary language vocabulary, repeat it over and over again to acquire it. Let's go over a couple conclusions to sum up all of this. These are the three main subsystems. Central executive, it reflects a system concerned with the attentional control of behavior. So it's more about behavior control. Visuospatial, it relates to processes of visual perception and action. And finally, three, phonological loop, represents an evolution of the basic speech perception and production systems to the point at which they can be used for active memory. So that was working memory. My name is Dino. Thanks for watching. What do you think about working memory? Are there ways that you can foster it to make it go longer? Do you do phonological loops where you repeat things over and over again? Do you think of things in terms of visuospatial ways? Please feel free to comment on any of those things below. Please feel free to like this video. And finally, if you like this type of content, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.